Namaste. I'm going to say something in this video that will change the way you think about everything that you're chasing. Your career, your relationship, your creativity, your money, everything. And when you leave here, you will know exactly why something has felt off and exactly what to do about it. So, please stay with me. Okay, something is off and you feel it. You see, we have more access to information than any human being in history of this planet. Most answers are at your fingertips than entire libraries held hundreds of years ago. We have more ways to learn, more ways to create, more ways to be heard. And yet, you cannot find the right expression for the thing that you want the world to hear. Why is that? You see, information alone is not the answer. Information is cheap now because it's everywhere. See, what matters is your creativity. To put the information in a way that's useful. But you can't find creativity, and that keeps you from creating your future. You know things, you sense things, and you spend most of your energy convincing yourself that you're wrong. Or maybe you're achieving things, you're creating things, but for the sake of creating things, mainly for the sake of money, profit, creating for transactional purpose. And still, something still feels off, hollow. I want to talk to you about why that is. And I want to introduce you to the force that fixes it. The goddess, the Vedic goddess. She is relevant since creation itself, and relevant in your life right now. You see, in modern India, the most popular gods are Lord Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, and Goddess Lakshmi, goddess of wealth, of abundance, goddess of prosperity. These are the two most worshipped deities in modern India, Lord Ganesha and Ma Lakshmi. Remove my obstacles and bring me wealth. And I understand that completely. That's human. That's not wrong. But here's what the ancient tradition knew, which I think we have completely forgotten. You see, there is a third goddess, and she was always meant to come first, before Lakshmi, before the wealth, before the success, before any of it. And her name is Saraswati. And we stopped praying to her. The only people who pray to this goddess are wisdom seekers, musicians, and students in India. And that is exactly why we feel that there's something off. I think about this often. You see, the moment you chase Lakshmi before Saraswati, the moment wealth comes before wisdom, knowledge becomes transaction. Learning becomes a strategy. And creativity becomes content. Just content. Art becomes a product. And the person doing all of it at one point becomes empty inside it. This is the curse of Goddess Saraswati. And look around. Look at the most successful people you know. Some of them are miserable. They're making money, but they're always in fear of losing it. Or they feel empty inside because they arrived without the wisdom to know what good deed to do with their money. For example, say you make $200,000 a year and you never bother to help others in their struggle because you're afraid that you'll lose it all. And this is because they chased Lakshmi and left Saraswati behind, chasing money before wisdom comes. And Lakshmi without Saraswati is temporary. Wealth without wisdom has no roots. It comes and it looks right, and then one storm and it's gone. But when you go to Saraswati first, when wisdom comes first, when you understand before you start accumulating, Lakshmi doesn't just visit them, she stays. Because now there is something for her to rest on. You see, the ancient order was this. Lord Ganesha clears the path. Saraswati lights it. And then Lakshmi walks down it. That's the order. We reverse it and then wonder why nothing holds. So, who is she? Her name means she who flows, the current that moves through you right before the right idea arrives in your head. The silence before a musician finds that note that gives people goosebumps. That silence. The moment a writer reads what they just wrote and thinks, where did that come from? That's her, Ma Saraswati, moving through a human being who got still enough to receive it. Saraswati is one of the oldest deity in the Hindu pantheon. She appears in Rig Veda, the oldest written document produced by human civilization. Over 5,000 years ago. And back then, she was not soft. She was described as a roaring flood, a river so wild and powerful, it could not be contained. The Saraswati River, The sages who wrote about her were in admiration and had so much reverence for Saraswati. Not just because of her beauty, but because she was a force of purification. And then that physical river Saraswati, along the Indus Valley civilization, the river disappeared, it dried up. And the people who loved her said that she didn't leave, that she went underground. She became the invisible current beneath all human thought. She was beneath every idea that ever changed the world. She was beneath every word that ever healed someone, beneath every beautiful song. She's still there. She's still flowing right beneath you and right now. And there's a story about her that tells you everything that you need to know about what real wisdom looks like. In the Puranas, the celestial Gandharvas are beings, they're fierce, powerful beings. They stole the Soma plant, the nectar of immortality, from the gods themselves. And the gods wanted it back. The battle would cost everything, destruction. And Saraswati said, "Send me, and send me alone." She walked into their realm with nothing but a veena, the musical instrument she holds. And she sat down and played the veena. And these beings who had just stolen the Soma plant from the gods stopped on track. They were mesmerized. They put everything down and listened. And when they came to her begging for her to teach them, she said yes. In exchange for the Soma plant, she walked in with music and walked out with an entire army that an entire army could not have taken by force, the Soma plant. This is wisdom, and real wisdom. Real wisdom doesn't fight, it doesn't shed blood. It plays its truth and lets everyone rearrange itself around the sound. Now look how she appears, because every single detail is a teaching. She is the only goddess in the entire Hindu tradition who wears no gold, no jewels, no ornaments. Every other deity is adorned, but she is traditionally bare, just white silk and white lotus. And that is a statement which is more radical than anything else I can say. You see, in a tradition rich with beauty and adornment, Saraswati chooses nothing, because she's sattva. The quality of a mind that has burned away everything false. A mind that sees what is actually there, not what it hopes. It's there. Not what it fears, it's there. but what is actually there. Her four arms, each one represents a faculty of your inner life. Your mind, your intellect, your awareness, and your ego. She holds all four. She governs all four. She's telling you every part of your inner life is an instrument. And she will tune every single one of them. She holds the Vedas. Every wisdom, every word of wisdom humanity has ever managed to capture. She is the mother of Sanskrit, the most precise language ever built by a human mind. She gave humanity the ability to name experience, and in naming it, to understand it, and to pass it forward, to transcend it. She holds a mala, prayer beads, because wisdom requires discipline. She does not come to a scattered mind. She comes to the one that shows up every day, consistently, and without needing applause for it. She holds the veena, the instrument that she built herself. You see, the veena is your nervous system. Every string is a nerve. Every note on the veena is a state of being. Before wisdom can move through you, see, the instrument has to be tuned. You can have all the information in the world, and if your inner life is in chaos, none of it reaches you. She tunes the instrument first. Then the music comes. Her vahana, vehicle, is a swan. The swan has a gift called Nir Chir Viveka, which is the ability to separate milk from water, even when they are completely mixed. That precision, that kind of sensitivity, and she gives that to you. With her by your side, you walk into any room and feel what is real underneath what is performed. With her by your side, you understand what someone means in the deepest sense of what it means. You know which path is yours when everything around you is pulled in every direction. In a world where everyone is performing, where everything is a noise, where information is infinite and wisdom is rare, that gift is the only thing that actually matters. And she is the energy itself, the force behind every human being who ever tried to understand something true. And she has different faces for different people at different moments. Different faces for different people She's called Sharada, the form that simply gives. Like the teacher who never makes you feel stupid for not knowing. Sharada. She's also Vak Devi, the goddess of speech, the power behind words that actually makes people cognize its true meaning. She gives you the words that stay in someone's mind for years after they've heard them. Because the words were true. And truth has a frequency that the body recognizes before the mind processes it. She's also called Ma Saraswati, dark blue in color. In that form, she's fierce. And she's holding a sword. Because sometimes the ego of a person is just too much, too arrogant. And she comes in and cuts it. And she's also called Bharati, the muse, the whisper behind every creative who ever made something that surprised them. That wasn't you who created it. That was her moving through the space when you kept your ego in check. In Vasanta Panchami, which is her birthday, something happens in India that I think is so beautiful. Students, musicians, writers, artists, painters, they bring their books, they bring their instruments, their pens, their tools of creation, and they place them at her feet to have them blessed. To say to Ma Saraswati, whatever I make with these, let it be real. Let it come from somewhere true. Let it not just be what will perform well or profit well. And her color is not white, it's yellow. The color of mustard flowers. The color of the mind waking up from a long sleep. And on that day, everyone wears yellow. They cook yellow sweet rice. They bring yellow flowers. We forget that the learning is sacred in itself. Not what it will earn, not what it will prove. We forget that. We forget that the knowing itself is sacred. And the moment we forget that, Saraswati steps back from your life. And when Saraswati steps back, Lakshmi also begin to step back. And people with everything started feeling like they had nothing. They had outcomes, but they didn't have the wisdom. And outcomes without wisdom are just like bead necklace with no thread connecting them. Here's what I want you to take from this video. You see, the order matters. Ganesha clears the path. Saraswati lights it, and Lakshmi walks down it. Not Lakshmi first. Never Lakshmi first. Wisdom before wealth. Understanding before accumulation. Truth before success. Now, this is not a spiritual advice. This is the most practical thing anyone has ever told you. See, the most successful people who ever lived, people who built something real that actually lasted. If you notice, they were students first. Always students first. Saraswati was in them before Lakshmi arrived. And Lakshmi arrived because Saraswati was already there. Go to her first. Pray to her. Not after you have achieved, and not when things fall apart. First, go to her first, before the project, before the decision, before the day begins. And don't ask for wealth. Don't ask for success. Ask for clarity. Ask for truth. Ask to say what actually matters. Ask to create what your soul actually came here to create. And then watch what follows that. Om Aim Saraswatiya Namaha. Om Aim Saraswatiya Namaha. This is her seed mantra. Her frequency. Chant it. And then stop talking. Stop asking. Stop planning. Chant it and just be quiet. Because she comes into the quiet. She always has, and she always will. Because she is the underground river, and she never stops flowing. You just have to get still enough to feel her beneath you. And then follow the current. Om Aim Saraswatiya Namaha. Jai Ma Saraswati. Namaste.